Huntly, then and now. From a quiet riverside town to New Zealand's energy heart. Produced on behalf of the Tron Roving Reporter, written and narrated by Gemma. Sometimes, a single photograph tells a story that spans generations. Today, we're stepping back to 1963, looking over the peaceful township of Huntly from the air. At first glance, it looks like a typical Waikato rural community. The mighty Waikato River travels through the valley, homes line the streets, farmland stretches to the horizon, and life moves at a gentler pace. What you won't see in this photograph is the landmark that would soon transform Huntly forever. This image was captured 10 years before construction began on what would become the Huntly Power Station. In 1973, bulldozers arrived and work began preparing the site. What followed was one of the largest engineering projects New Zealand had ever undertaken. Thousands of tons of concrete and steel were assembled beside the Waikato River as workers built a power station designed to help meet the country's rapidly growing electricity demand. By 1982 and 1983, the first generating units were commissioned, and Huntly had become the largest thermal power station in New Zealand. For local residents, the skyline changed forever. Where this 1963 photograph shows open land and rolling countryside, towering chimneys and massive boiler houses would eventually dominate the landscape. The power station became not only an engineering achievement, but also a major employer and a symbol of Huntly's identity. What makes this historic photograph even more remarkable is seeing it brought to life in full colour. Colour bridges the gap between history and the present. Suddenly, the green Waikato hills, the blue river, and the red rooftops feel familiar. It reminds us these weren't just places in history. They were communities where families lived, children played, and generations built their futures. As we compare this restored image with Huntly today, we're witnessing more than the construction of a power station. We're witnessing the evolution of an entire town. History preserved in black and white, now brought back to life in living colour. If you enjoyed this journey into New Zealand's past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for more forgotten stories as we continue exploring the history of New Zealand, one photograph at a time. I'm Gemma, reporting on behalf of the Tron Roving Reporter. Thanks for watching.